The business environment for enterprise AI is more active than it has been since the inception of C3.ai, and seems to be accelerating in the face of the companies or the stocks at 32.12% short interest. So in this regular session of today, the 15th of May 2023, it is currently trading at $24.18, a gain of 24.41% on above average volume of more than 45 million shares and counting. So the price also crossed above its 50-day moving average in this session as well, and we can see that amongst the things the company disclosed in its earnings outcomes, I believe it says interest in applying predictive analytics to business processes has never been greater. This manifested in significantly increased business activity. AI closed 43 deals, including 19 pilots that were initiated in the fourth quarter of last year, 2023. The consumption-based pricing model continues to be well received, according to them. The near-term outlook appears promising as well. The number of qualified enterprise opportunities for closure within 12 months in its sales pipeline has increased by over 100% in the past year, and its partner ecosystem is a big help. C3.ai is particularly active with Google Cloud, AWS, Microsoft Azure, Baker Hughes, and Booz Allen, and it is helpful, according to them, or according to analysts, that this enterprise AI application software company serves a lot of end markets, including manufacturing, oil and gas, utilities, financial services, government, healthcare, retail, etc. By serving lots of industries, that helps ride out weakness in any particular area of the economy. The company says the federal business is increasingly strong, particularly in defense and intelligence. As the new fiscal year gets in the way, the company says it has never been better positioned, and that there is a broad consensus that the addressable market for enterprise AI is particularly large. C3.ai says its platform is increasingly recognized as the gold standard in enterprise AI, and it has 40 plus production enterprise AI applications. Investors may be surprised to see such a big move in the shares despite pretty modest upside guidance. However, AI stock had guided below consensus at some point for each of the prior 3 quarters. So even a small upside result is seen as a big win. Also, the comments the company made about reaching non-GAAP profitability by the fiscal year end was great to hear. Okay, and that is always a very important milestone. So it's clear investors are focusing on that. So those are some of the piece of news and commentary concerning its earnings outcomes. So we can see that right now we have this is the daily chart for the stock. It has the last time we saw this, there was obviously sometime in April, sometime in early April, we saw this spike. Most of the AI related stocks, especially most AI related stocks, the 5 of them or thereabout that have been quite popular of late, they all spiked, to this. They had this sort of spikes, and then the stock has cooled off from then and got support from pretty much where all of its most of its moving averages are. I believe the short-term moving averages got support from there and has been rallying since. Let's get it here. It's been rallying since. Let's see, since it's in the move since the 3rd of May. So the 3rd of May. So we have yes, there was a couple of days of retracement, but still the trend, the very short-term trend is a bullish one for the stock. So this is a daily chart. We have upward projections from where it is currently now at $25.79, and after that we have 28.26. After that we have 31.38. After that we have 40.40. Downward projection of $22.35 and 20.31, and the most, okay, this is not the most extreme, there's another one, 16.87. The most extreme downward projection on the daily chart is $7.84. So This daily chart is also pretty much a short-term. It has a short-term outlook, and a weekly chart will be much more in between a longer term and a very short term. So there are no projections on its weekly chart. There are no Fibonacci projections on its weekly chart, maybe because it hasn't really been trading for a very long time. So we're just going to make do with that, and let's see what is there on the 1 minute live chart. So on the 1 minute live chart, obviously this is infinitely very short term. We have a projection of 24.47. It hasn't reached that sort of level in this session alone. The highest it has reached in this session was 24.2. We saw indeed 24.25. That's it. That's the highest it's reached in this session. So yes, that's how it is. Let's return again and see what the projections are. Refresh ourselves with the projection of 25.79, and even up towards all the way towards 31.27. really ambitious. Short interest 32.12. The stock is really popular, really popular. So there's a good chance that we're going to continue to see all this sort of swings. You can see that a lot of swings, a lot of cyclical movements with the stock. So who knows where this is going to end, where it's going to get its next resistance. Who knows where it's going to be. But given what we have here of this peak of 33.87, and if we believe this is a cycle high, a cycle, and on a bullish cycle, then we could see a projection. We could see a move towards 28.37. It's pretty much possible. Okay, so investors, market participants, quite bullish with the company's earnings outcomes today, the 15th of March. Let's have a look at the headlines again concerning C3.ai. It says here, C3.ai jumps after preliminary fiscal Q4 results improve from previous guidance. So those are the things that have impressed investors or market participants. Let's see the one that really pertains to C3.ai. We'll get another summary concerning it. Let's see whether we can get any other summary concerning it. Let's see. There's nothing else here concerning C3.ai, but it is definitely impressing market participants. So once again, upper projection of 25.9 and all the way towards 28.26. See what you make of C3.ai stock. That is AI stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.